Bucket List Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Lynn. Welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you something I haven't shared in quite a while, at least 2 months, if not closer to 3. And that is a grocery haul, specifically a Costco grocery haul. We made the trip today in this very cold day. Our temperatures have just like totally topsy-turvied today from the beginning of the week. It's winter came back with a vengeance today. And we went to the city that's closest to us, Peterborough. It's one of the cities that's close to us that has a Costco, and it's actually our favorite place to go. And I went specifically because I needed some seed starting soil. That's not the only thing we go for because, you know, it is a 45-minute drive roughly or so. So, you know, you want to get your bang for your buck. The dogs also needed food, and we had a $45 gift certificate for Costco because we have the membership where you earn money back every time you spend there, and they send you checks every 4 months, and we just got January. So basically our dog food was free today. And we picked up a couple other things. I will say that half our bill, we spent around $300. Half our bill was non-food. So we really, when you start making everything, if I don't make it, we don't eat it philosophy that I started this year. If I don't make it, we don't buy it either. So there's a lot of things we're not buying anymore, which is great for the wallet. And there's a few things the kids wanted that necessarily, you know, we're not going to eat or drink, but they needed. So yeah, and we also went to Peavey. Now, Peavey is our Tractor Supply store. It used to be Tractor Supply. It got bought out by this Canadian company, Peavey, which I mentioned before. They announced they are closing all stores across Canada. I don't think they were in across Canada. I think they were only in like in Ontario and Quebec, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But we've gone once. They don't have great sales, and we went again today. I did get a couple of things, and I'll show you in a minute what I got. The sales still aren't great, though you never know it by the way things are being sold there and bought, I should say. A lot of things aren't, they're just like 10% to me, like their normal sales they would have were a better deal. And I'm just gonna say, like, it doesn't surprise us that they're going under because whenever we would go to buy anything there, they never had it. They never had it. They'd always tell us, oh, you could probably get it online, blah, blah. If I wanted to get it online, I would have got it online. But anyway, I did manage to find a couple of things. One of them I don't have to show you because it's still in the truck, but I managed to pick up 4 rolls. I believe they're 25 feet long of weed barrier fabric at $5 a pop. That I got all 4 for $20. I don't think I got 1 roll of it for $20 last year. So and we are expanding the garden a little bit this year. So that was a great deal. I was glad to find that. The other things we picked up, I'll just grab them here. I picked up some of these muffin cupcake liners. These are the ones I like to use. They're compostable, they're unbleached, chlorine-free, no FSCs, no PBAs, none of that. They're actually brown. I'm sure you've seen these before. These are the large ones that I like to use, and I'm not 100% sure. These were $1.97. They were 25% off, so you can do the math on what I paid for them, which that's, even $1.97 is a great deal. I didn't even know they sold these, so if I'd known that, I would have picked up more, and I would have got different sizes, but literally all they had left were the 60 count large. We also picked up some zip ties, specifically for my grow lights, for my seed starting shelves. I wanted long ones, and the long ones we have are really thick, like really thick, and they're hard to fit through the shelves. These are skinny, which is perfect, but they're long, so I like using these because I can adjust the lights as my plants grow. I can just tighten to eventually they're all the way to the top of the shelf. So we picked these up. These came up at 50% off, so that was a surprise. We weren't sure. And we got 100 of these for, what was it, David, $6? Yep, $6, which that's a great deal because usually we get these at the Dollar Tree, and we can't get the really long skinny ones at Dollar Tree, so that was a great deal. And I don't need 100, but we will find use for those through the summer. This was only $6, and this is a Wilton brand. I've been wanting a cake pan, a rectangular 13 by 9 pan with a lid for a while now. I have the exact same one of these. It's a Wilton, so I know the lid is going to fit on that one too. But when I make brownies or whatever, we just keep them in the container I make them in, and I don't want to have to use tin foil or plastic wrap. We can just cover them now with the lid. So I didn't think $6 was end up being bad for that. And then in the next week or so, we'll see, I've got a lot on my plate that I need. My to-do list is growing for this month. I want to make some more beeswax wraps and bread bags. And my first experiment making beeswax wraps was horrible. It did not go well. One of the reasons it didn't go well because I didn't use the right kind of cotton. So I picked up these 3 tea towels. They're 100% cotton. I don't think they're organic cotton. I could not find that, but the trick is you definitely need to use 100% cotton for these wraps. I will wash these several times to make sure I get out any of the, you know, stuff they put in to keep them stiff and everything till you buy them. I love the colors. I can make a lot out of these. These end up being $4, I think they were, for these 3. And they're quite large. It doesn't tell me, 18 by 28. So I can get a couple of bread bags and a lot of different size beeswax wraps out of these. So I'm probably gonna do that with you all because you know, I'm all about, you know, trying things and showing you that if I can do it, anyone can do it. And if I fail, well then I fail. It's no big deal. But yeah, so this was cheaper than buying fabric at a fabric store, so that's why I went there to get flour sack towels. They had none left, which was kind of a bummer, but I know I can get some of those at Walmart. So yeah, so we got those. So that's what we got at Peavey, besides the weed barrier cloth. We also went to Michaels. I picked up some yarn. My yarn diet ended on Valentine's Day. I did pick up some yarn, but as I said, I'm building up my stock, and I needed a couple of colors for some things I'm making that I just did not have. I wish I had, but I didn't. So luckily that was on sale too. Okay. Costco. As you can see behind me, we got some toilet paper. We actually can get this just as good a price at our local grocery store, their brand. It actually ends up being a little bit better deal when it's on sale. Because you get a few more sheets per roll. But we were at Costco, didn't feel like going to the grocery store, and it's not on sale anyway. So we picked one up. Always pick one up even when we don't need it. That's why we never run out. So we got that. Oh, I have to show you. This is why I need to make some bread bags. I made some more sourdough bread. You might have seen the short where I was doing my stretch and folds on a Friday night because we're wild and crazy here. But yeah, I gotta get that wrapped up. Okay, what else did we get? I got myself some of these gloves, the latex-free gloves. I do have to wash some of my dishes by hand. Some of my bread bowls I won't put in the dishwasher. Some of my wooden utensils, they don't go in the dishwasher, so I have to wash my hands, and it is murder on my hands. Murder. And I've been buying these at the Dollar Tree, and we did the math, and I end up getting, what was it? Is it 200? Is it 100 per box? Yes, 100. So I ended up getting 200 for $11.99, and we worked it out that if I were to buy 200 at the Dollar Tree, it was how much, David? 30? 40. It was $40 if I got the same amount. So I bought them. And you can buy small, medium, large, and extra large at Costco. I always have to get the small because gloves are always huge on me. I don't have huge hands, but I don't think I have like freakishly small hands either. But it's just so hard to find gloves that fit. And something like this, I want them to be tight fitting because not only do I use these for washing dishes, making soap, packing up anything I'm going to sell that's food-wise, like tea mixed blends or herbs or things like that. I want to wear gloves when I'm doing that. Even though I make sure my hands are clean, I still wear clean gloves. I hate that these are one use, though I do try to reuse them as much as I can when I'm doing the dishes. I will take them off, hang them to dry, and use them throughout the day. I just, I can't find a permanent pair that fit me. They're all so huge, like the dishwashing gloves you can buy. I can't get them small enough, and it's also hard to find ones that are latex-free. I have a latex allergy, so I can't wear them. So to make me feel, and I can't really recycle these because even though I'm not doing anything toxic or, what was the word you used, David? Toxic or anything that might be hazardous. The recycling guys won't know that, and they will probably refuse to take our recycling if they see these in our recycling bags, but we're going to burn them with all of our paper and cardboard that we burn. So at least they're not going into the landfill. I wish I could find a better brand that would allow me to get a pair that I can reuse all the time. That would be great. Okay, next thing we got, peroxide. Again, cheapest place to buy this right now is Dollar Tree. And it recently went up to, our Dollar Tree all went up in price. We've been $1.50 for a long time, and then we went to $1.75 2 years ago on a lot of things. And now we're kind of becoming like Dollar Tree Plus, I noticed, because we're getting some things that are in there that will be as much as $3. Anyway, the peroxide went up in price. And why do I need all this peroxide? Well, I clean with it. I make my cleaning wipes at home, you know, my reusable ones. I fill up 2 containers, one for the downstairs bathroom, one for the upstairs bathroom. A bottle I'll go through a bottle in one container. And we worked out the math. These are 8 500 milliliter bottles. So we're saving about $3 buying them this way, which, you know, $3, that's still like 2.5 bottles. And this way, I can just have 8 ready to go. I'll definitely be keeping my eye out to see if they go on sale. The alcohol they sell in 2 giant bottles. I was kind of hoping the peroxide was going to come in like giant bottles. I might have to price this at Walmart because I think Walmart sells them in bigger jars. And I haven't checked Amazon yet, but we were there. I saw them. I need them like for this weekend to restock all my cleaning stuff for the week. So we bought it. I don't know. It is cheaper than Dollar Tree, but I don't know if it's a huge amount. We definitely wouldn't travel just to Costco for peroxide for, you know, $3. But, you know, today we saved money. We also got the dogs 1 case of canned food, which, like I said, that ended up being free because of that certificate we had. We're good for a month for them, but I like to have 2 months at a time because we don't go to Costco all the time. Grace asked for some of her oat milk, so we bought 2 containers of that. She really likes the Kirkland. This is Kirkland brand, and it's organic, which makes it nice. And again, where we don't go often, she likes to have like a good amount. We got our raw cashews. We've been missing these. We've been out for a while. And Dave and I, especially where we're trying to eat healthier, we try to eat those as a snack versus something that's not so healthy. The Band-Aids were on sale. I have been waiting for them to get these in forever. It seems like the last 3 or 4 times we've gone to Costco, they have not had the big packet of Band-Aids. And not only did they have them in, but they were on sale. This is $220, and you get so many different kinds. You get water block ones, flexible fabric, skin flex ones, True Stay, one size, and then True Stay, different sizes. And, you know, I believe in being prepared. Just like I stock my food pantry, I also stock our first aid pantry. And, you know, the time of year is coming. The time of year is coming where we all, David and I especially, and now Aiden even Grace, we all play the how did I cut myself game. Because especially me, when I'm out in the garden, I'll come in, I'll wash up, and I realize I am bleeding. And I'm like, how did I cut myself? Or I've got a scrape on my leg. Anyway, we definitely will be playing that game soon. So this will keep us in Band-Aids for quite a while. Like, I won't have to worry about Band-Aids for a while. And I like having the different sizes. Oh, that's cool. It tells you on the back all the amounts of the different sizes you have and the different kinds. So that's great. Chocolate chips. I got my chocolate chips. This is actually a little bit more expensive than the Hershey Chip It brand, which is the other brand they sell. You get a little bit more for a little bit less money. So you think, oh, it's a better deal. But they have some questionable ingredients that I don't like. These, the Kirkland brand, don't have those ingredients. Literally, it's unsweetened chocolate, sugar, vanilla. Whereas the Chip-Its had 7 or 8 ingredients, like their ingredient list was longer. So yeah, so I go with these. And I'm all out of semi-sweet since I made those 109 chocolate chip cookies a few weeks ago. So we had to stock back up on them. And our Grace and I's favorite little treat that we love, the Heavenly Hunks, they were on sale for $7.99 a bag. That is a great deal, like crazy. They're normally, I think, 12 or 13 for that size bag, and we don't pay because we don't buy them, but a couple of our grocery stores started carrying them, but it's the very small bags, and they're going for like 9 or 10. So yeah, 2 bags. And we are finally low on batteries. We didn't seem to need to buy batteries for a while, but we're finally low on them, so we got a pack of triple and a pack of double, and it's just the Kirkland brand. These work just as good as the brand name, and they are, gosh, great, David, what, around $8 cheaper a pack than the like Energizer or whatever they are? Yeah, like it's crazy. Like you can almost buy a whole nother pack of these batteries versus what it would cost you to buy 1 pack of the, yeah, so if you're all wondering, they're the alkaline ones. Yes. They work just as great. They really do. It's crazy. Don't have to buy the expensive ones. My collagen was on sale. And I just opened my last container of it in our pantry. So I knew I had to get another one. It's a 100-day supply. I usually buy, like if I buy one more, I think that takes me through the rest of the year. So I usually have a year's supply all the time, and they go on sale pretty frequently. So though it has gone up a teeny tiny bit, this used to go on sale for, I want to say 40 or 45, and it was on sale for 63 today. So that's kind of disappointing, but it's still cheaper than what I can pay locally for a lot smaller container. One thing that did go down in price, Aiden's peanut butter. This was over $1 cheaper a container. It was up at one point to 11 something. Then it went down to 10.89, and today it was $9.89. Is that what I said? Something like that. So it was a whole $1 cheaper, and I'm telling you, the boy is probably half peanut butter at this point, but this is the brand he likes. This is the kind I get. So this is what he eats. And then I got our favorite wraps. This is probably about the only thing I don't make our own. These have really good ingredients. I shouldn't say really good. I'm just looking. There's a couple of things that aren't crazy about that are in this. I really thought they were better. They are a Canadian company, so I know, not that, most of their ingredients they're probably sourcing outside of Canada. But anyway, I do David's breakfast wraps, which I need to do a bunch of them. Just been waiting for us to get a little stockpile of eggs. We like to use our fajitas, our quesadillas, so I got a lot of that coming up for meal planning. And this is just a better price to buy them at Costco. Like this huge amount, which gives me, this has no artificial flavors or colors and includes Canadian wheat flour, so that's one of the reasons I like buying it. How many are in here? 18. Oh, and it is baked in Canada. Baked in Canada doesn't necessarily mean everything's from Canada. But anyway, there's 18 in here. I pay the same amount for these 18 giant ones that you would pay for the 10 small ones. So this is a great deal. And like I said, that's one thing I haven't really got into making. I've made small ones before, but I've never made huge ones. I would need a really big press to make those. And the thing we went to get, I almost forgot to show you, that I was so happy to see they finally have, is my organic Pro Mix seed starting soil. That will probably be more than I need, but I do end up using it like in plant pots, outside even. It doesn't go to waste by any means. $20 for that. That is 18.1 kilograms or 2 cubic feet. And this one is all sourced Canadian ingredients. So I find it sounds funny to say ingredients, but that's what I'll say. So that makes me feel better knowing where it's coming from. I always have success with my seeds germinating in this, and that is an insane price. I think the same exact or organic is double at our hardware stores where we can buy it. I think because when I was looking up last night, in case I couldn't find it today, I was looking to see if anyone local had it, and it was double. A little bit more than double, I think. And the non-organic was a couple dollars more than this organic. So Costco is the best price for that, at least for us here, hands down. So if you're in Ontario and you're looking for Pro Mix and you have a Costco membership or know someone who does, that's the best price to get it. It goes fast, so if you need it, you need to grab it now. Their skid was quite low when we got there, and they just put it out, I believe, a week ago. Is when I started seeing everyone talking about it. So yeah, if you're wondering why we're doing everything over here and why I held up everything today instead of panning, David's doing a puzzle on the kitchen table, so I couldn't put everything over there today. He found some things at the thrift store, so That's it, friends. That's a grocery haul. Whew, I feel like I went really fast, so I'm going to apologize if I was talking really fast. For some reason, I always talk fast with grocery hauls. Probably because I feel like I have so many things to get through, and I want to get through them all for you. And I was just thinking to myself as we were coming home, what is it about grocery hauls I like to watch? And I laugh at myself because even when we're shopping, I love peeking into other people's carts to see what they're picking up. One, it helps me, I might find something that's on sale that I didn't know, or something that's a good buy. I'm like, what, they're buying like 5 of them? That must be on really good price. Let's go check that out. And I'm just naturally nosy. I love seeing what other people are buying. And it's the same reason I like to watch grocery hauls on YouTube, because I love to see what other people are buying, what other people like to eat. It fascinates me. It's something I enjoy, you know, watching. It interests me. And sometimes it gives you good ideas of what to look for next time you're going grocery shopping. I know my friend Paula, shout out to Paula, she loves my grocery haul videos because she always yells to her husband, Jeff, you got to put this on the list. Lenny just talked about this on her grocery haul video and it looks good. So I hope that's what you get from my videos, you know, just a little slice of looking into our lives of what we might be eating, or give you some ideas of what you might want to try. If for anyone that's going to ask, my collagen, I have been taking this for, it was 5 years in February that I started having collagen. I have it in my first cup of tea every day. It comes with a little scoop, 2 scoops a day. I have noticed a difference, maybe not, definitely in my skin, maybe not in my nails. My nails are still brittle. My hair is still very thin, but in my joint pain, my knees, things like that, I have noticed a difference. It definitely has improved, I will say, and I also believe it's boosted my immune system also to help me fight off anything that might be going around. And I don't taste any different using it in my tea. I do get the unflavored, and I also get, I just realized, I think I bought the wrong one. I get the bovine collagen. This is the marine collagen. Darn it. Well, this will be a new one I'm going to be trying. Darn it, I'll have to see if there's a difference between this one. I didn't realize, I should have, because this is, and that's probably why it was more expensive. Because the marine one, I think marine is actually a good source of collagen. I can't remember though if the reason I started using the bovine because it was better, because it's been 5 years since I started it. There's definitely one that's better for you, but the marine one was definitely more expensive, and that should have been my first clue that I grabbed the wrong one. I just saw it sitting there and I went, oh, it's on sale, and I grabbed it. Whoops. Oh well, I'll give you some feedback and let you know if it tastes any different or I notice any difference, but I don't think I will. It's still unflavored, but you can buy it flavored. That's where I was going with all that. You can get it in chocolate, vanilla, and I think another flavor, cappuccino maybe, or something like that. I've never tried the flavored ones because I just, like I said, I put it in my first cup of tea, like a creamer in the morning, and then I don't even taste it. So, okay friends, that's it for today. Lots of videos planned this month. I am part of a collaboration, Canning March Madness. I have some videos I'm going to be bringing you that are canning. I'm specifically focusing on making some things for David to have while I'm gone for a week in April. Grace and I are going to Florida to visit my mom. What would have been my dad's birthday, to visit with her, to help her through that rough week, and just to get away and have a little bit of girl time together. And I want to make sure my boys are taken care of before I leave. They're more than capable of taking care of themselves, but as a mom and wife, I feel better knowing that I have provided for them before I leave. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on in March for my canning projects for March Canning Madness, is setting David up to make sure he has some things to eat, and probably a couple extra things that we'll be canning. And I'm also going to be focusing on getting things out of my freezer that need to be freeze-dried. I have several bags of tomatoes that I want to freeze-dry. I have quite a few strawberries I would like to get freeze-dried, because before we know it, it's going to be strawberry season again. I have my garlic that we prepped last week that's still in the freezer, and I realized I didn't have as much as I thought, so I also had to prep up some purple onion and some regular Spanish onion. And I got those prepped 2 days ago, and they're in the freezer, so we got to get those in the freeze dryer this week. There's a lot of things I have planned for this month for freeze drying. And then I have a week I would like to devote to trying some new meals from one of the millions of recipes, or several of my cookbooks that I have picked up recently that sounded good. I'm going to get off my duff and make some of those. So I think we have a pretty exciting, fun month planned for the month of March, and that means spring is just around the corner. Yay! Yay! Oh, and we're going to be starting our seeds. Got to start those seeds. Until then, friends, take care, God bless, and we'll see you all soon.